Hello and welcome back to the Solidity course. In the previous tutorial we discussed global variables in the Solidity, and now in this tutorial we will discuss error handling in the Solidity. Errors can be handled in the Solidity with the three exceptions. First one is require, second one is assert, and third one is revert. Basically the require condition is just like the if-else statement, but here if the condition is not met, then the changes in the state variable will be reverted back to the original state. Require is used to validate the inputs or return values from the calls to external contracts, whereas assert is used to test on internal errors and to check invariants. It will be more clearer once we see the examples of this. So open remix and test.sol file. In the test contract, let's create a transfer function which is public, payable, and returns the balance of the contract. The first thing is to add the required exception and the condition. The condition will be that only even values will be accepted in the smart contract. So this condition defines the statement. Now let's pass the message that even value is required. After that, let's create one uint variable, balance before transfer, and assign the contract balance value to it. After that, let's transfer half of the amount of value to the sender's address with payable of msg.sender.transfer and the amount. Now here we will insert the assert exception, and in the assert, let's check if the current balance of the smart contract is equal to the previous balance minus the transferred amount, so that we can clarify that the ether is transferring to the right person. And lastly, return the contract balance amount. Now let's compile and deploy the contract. After successful deployment, let's transfer 2 ethers to the contract by calling this function. You can see that the transaction is successful. Now let's try to transfer 1 ether. And as you know, this violates the require condition. The transaction should fail, and that's it. Now talking about the revert exception, it aborts the execution and reverts any changes done to the state. For example, instead of using require in the function, we can add if statement, and in that the same condition will apply, and in if we can add the revert and then the message. So this was all about the error handling in the Solidity. I hope you have got all the 3 ways. See you in the next tutorial.